just magically say this thing is over, and they keep on distracting us with stories like this, sensationalizing stories like this. So we still need to be stockpiling up on our water. We still need to be stockpiling up on our toilet paper. We still need to be making sure our pantry is at plentiful, like our non-perishable items are at plentiful. Because whatever is happening overseas, when that's done and over with, I guarantee you, we're going to be back in isolation at some point, and it's going to be just as worse as it was the last time. Now, I've been right several times. I could be wrong about this, but I definitely think you should stay in a state of preparedness, because our country's trying to say move forward and all this, and just acting like it never happened now. We're supposed to act like it never ever happened. This whole thing never happened. So if it never happened, then why are some places still requiring masks? If it never happened, why aren't still some office buildings open to normal? So whatever on that. Another thing I wanted to touch on again with sensationalism is just kind of the narrative. In stride with my podcast titled The Narrator Podcast, how they try to play us. Like, it seems like they always push stereotypical black people at the forefront. And for example, like God rest his soul, Stephen Clark. Now, when he got killed in his backyard, all the relatives he had, all the competent, cognizant relatives he had, the media just transfixed on the antics of Stevante. And that's how they try to play us all the time if we don't tell our own stories. They'll just try to shift it and focus on what they want to focus on. So it's up to all of us to share positive content and always put positivity in the atmosphere. Being positive is not, fake and phony. To not, find something good about something. Try to find the goodness in something. That's not being fake and phony. Being optimistic is not being fake and phony. This is, okay, something bad happened, but let me press on, let me move on. I can't control the bad happened, but, I'm not going to let it break me. I'm not going to let it dictate my circumstances. I'm going to just learn what I need to learn from it. But I'm not going to sensationalize it. And see, we're allowing them to sensationalize our pain and capitalize off our strife and, keep on manipulating and perpetuating these negative black stereotypes and stigmas. So, we got to control the narrative. So that's my final thought, is controlling the narrative. So now, do me the hugest favor and download this episode of the Narrator Podcast, as well as our previously recorded episodes of the Narrator Podcast, and support my poetry blog. It's called Hallzies Poetry Corner on blogger.com. The address is www.mrhallziesblogs.com. I write poems every single day. Sometimes I enter my poems like close to midnight, but yeah, every single day for the most part. And go check out today's poem. Today's poem is titled Same Page. Oh, I forgot to publish it though. Let me do that right now. Yeah, it's up there right now. It's titled Same Page. You can also support that by commenting on my poems. Visit that site, comment on my poems. You can support that by just following Halsey's Poetry Corner, sharing my poems to your platforms. And like I said, I'm nearing completion on a whole lot of projects I'm working on. So, yep, you're going to be seeing some dope stuff coming from me. Just keep on supporting the podcast and keep supporting the poetry blog. So thanks for listening today. This is Halsey Allen. This has been another full episode of the Narrator podcast. I will be broadcasting another one, a full episode next weekend, and then also tune in on a regular basis so you do not miss my live broadcast feeds of the Narrator podcast. So Halsey Allen, Narrator podcast, signing off. Thank you guys. Much love. Check me out next weekend.
You are now listening to the Narrative Podcast with Halsey Allen. The Narrative Podcast is changing the narrative one episode at a time.
Set your place on fire. Put a little bit of shit, put a little